Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku.
All for packages starting at just $2.99.
Don't miss a moment of the action.
National Soccer Network on Roku.
Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku.
All for packages starting at just $2.99.
Don't miss a moment of the action.
National Soccer Network on Roku.
Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of WPSL Soccer right here on the National Soccer Network. We got Midwest Conference Gateway Division play happening here tonight as it's Fusz Athletic welcoming in FC Pride live from the Fusz Athletic Complex here in St. Louis, Missouri. Alex Johnson with you for the call. An important game for both sides here tonight. The winner of this game will take home the Gateway Division regular season title at the end of this match. So a lot at stake for both teams. 80 degrees outside in Maryland Heights, Missouri, just outside of St. Louis. We are getting set and ready to go for what will be an exciting one here on the National Soccer Network. Let's see how both the teams have gotten here so far. As we look at the standings, Fusz Athletic right now standing in at 6 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. In first place with 19 points, and FC Pride right behind them at 16 points with 5 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw on the season. Both of these teams have met earlier in the season. It was back on May 30th out at FC Pride where it was a 1-1 draw. We are looking to get ready to go here as FC Pride will be getting the ball first. And we are underway. So working around is FC Pride. Quickly turned over. Fusz going the other way with it. Tracking it down as it's headed up. Going forward it the other way is Fusz. Wearing their royal blue uniforms here tonight. FC Pride in their black. And trapped up here right now. Going to back around as that's one is sent out of play. Quickly thrown back in. As we're through the first minute of action here. He's just been trying to just get a feel for each other here to start. Past the center line. And up in the air, worked up. One track down off the foot of that time. As that was Maggie Duggan for Fusz as they'll throw it in. Dribbling up with it now. Going over inside the 18 and a whistle offside. Looking to send it down is FC Pride, their goalkeeper here tonight, Haley Wade, playing over at Valparaiso University. And looking over at the Fusz side, you got Caroline Ritter for them over at Lindenwood University. As FC Pride going quickly down the field with it here. It up. Trying to get it inside with a cross pass. A shot up, way up, out, and out of play. It's going to result here in a goal kick. So Ritter has been doing her job here so far, help guiding this team to where they are right now. And the young player behind the pipes all season long. As it's quickly back over to the defense for FC Pride. Up there with the Summer Fischel over from St. Louis University. Sent out of play, going to be a throw-in come up here by Kira Verberg. Midfielder playing at Ball State. Working down with it right side. Off the foot of Brees Bass, a key forward out of Murray State. You're throwing close to the box, now sent back up. Working it down with it here. Gonna let that one roll out of play. That time by Brooklyn Green, and she'll let it go out for a goal kick. Green, a defenseman over at Eastern Illinois University. Back up here is with LaFuse now. It's a team that plays usually up with 4 forwards and 3 midfielders. Green will throw it in. So sunny skies here in Missouri. So approaching the 6th minute. The scoreless match. Duggan over with far side, maneuvering her way through traffic. We're going to get into the 18. Runs out of real estate. Going to result in a corner kick. Comes off of FC Pride. Taking it here is Megan Belrose for LaFuse. Midfielder from Northern Kentucky University in the Horizon League. Elevates this one up. Headed to the other side. Trying to track it down. It's going to be going out of play. They're going to say that one was off the foot of Bass. So throw in here by Green. Just hacking it here, gets it back. Trying to work with it in. They were looking for Riley Howard. Howard, two-way player, forward midfielder over at St. Louis University. A lot of players, have played with each other in their collegiate career. Is it going up for a shot? It's off target and goes out, so FC Pride will take over. Mentioned those two teams met earlier in the season. It was a 1-1 draw back here on May 30th. And for these teams, to come out here tonight and just trying to play here, leaving everything out here on the pitch. You're in the final regular season game. As the Fusz will get it across this time with Wpsl, but it's poked away. And up for it now. As it gets past the center line. Now back. Going over near side with it. We're going to get a touch on it. Had it there for a brief moment. Was Tatum Coleman, midfielder from Valparaiso University. Both coaches know this is an important game. With the division title on the line. Coach Jeff Tottleben for LaFuse. And then over on the FC Pride side, Tim Kershaw. Both teams have been phenomenal so far this season in WPSL play. As this one is back over to Wade. Was a talented player in her high school career, was Wade. There's got a foul called here against LaFuse. Was the United Soccer Coaches High School Scholar Player of the Year for Haley Wade last season. Going to become a key piece over at Valparaiso. So we got another foul called against Fusz. Fusz is getting set here as we get a free kick opportunity. We're getting in position. Taking it here is Wpsl. Sends it up. Looks it was headed. Trying to keep it in play. Nice job there by Coleman to keep it alive for a moment. Was trying to get one on the doorstep but could not. And Fusz stands tall there defensively. So Ritter will send it back out. You're playing over at Lindenwood University. Both teams have had a good work of chemistry, building a strong bond with each other throughout the course of the season to where they are right now. Just important here as the season winds down into this final game. As we're here now in the 11th minute. Gonna be a throw in here for FC Pride. I beg your pardon, Fusz. And back here, so throw it in again. About out untouched. Same by FC Pride, so get another corner. The team in royal blue. Ready the second one here tonight. One lined up, getting set. Up high. Good job there by Wade to get a hand on it. To slap it back. Still in and out, trying to get into the box. Is Fusz. Couldn't get there in time. As Fusz comes away empty-handed on that one. Put a lot of pressure on that. It just kind of ballooned up off the corner kick. It was a good job by Wade to get a hand on it. Possession's been leaning towards Fusz here so far. About 65-35 so far with the possession. Just a dump down. We'll get a chance to regroup as this one rolls out. As Wade will trot back over to throw it away. Advertise with NSN to reach a wide audience through live soccer broadcasts. We offer customized ad packages, including 30 and 60-second commercials placed across our soccer streams. Boost your brand's visibility, engage with fans in real time. Scan the QR code on your screen or call 586-304-4405. As that shot nearly went over and into the net, that one went off the bar. As we take a look at this one here, that one was off the foot. Amia Devereux, the leading scorer on this team. Was over in that right spot. And was just, oh, so close. They'll get another corner out of it. Headed down, back. Trying to get it into the box. Gun it down with a shot. And that one missed off. To the left on that one. That was just another good chance. 2 opportunities by Fusz on that. It's a team that has been able to really get on opposing teams. Looking at to where they were in the standings, 20 goals scored compared to just 3 allowed. As they get it back here, working it down. That time was Belrose. Back over. FC Pride with it. Touch there by Wpsl. She looks to send it down the field. In control with it now is Bass. And then back out. As Fusz continues to work with it here. Trying to clear it away. Riley Howard. And a chase there to Devereux. Wade comes way out to clear it away. Gives him some good distance on that one. Looks over for Bass. Denying her any chance. It was a good job by Brooklyn Green. The key forward, Brees Bass out of Murray State. Will do a lot of damage when she has the ball. 3 goals for her on the season. Has it back now, left side. Kicked out of play. Going to be another throw in for FC Pride. As we're about to enter the 17th minute. Still knotted up at 0 apiece. Will find its way out. Will they track it back down? This time is Coleman. Going off of the right foot. Goes over to the other side. Fusz going the other way with it. Up there in midfield. A touch there by Howard. Working forward with it now. As Fusz will kick it out of play. They're in control in here as it's another corner kick here for Fusz Athletic. They're controlling the possession here so far. Elevates this one again. That one goes over the net, out of play. So just having some good looks. But Fusz is unable to get on the board. Just been attacking Haley Wade and that FC Pride defense early. Want to be able to see more pressure by FC Pride. Their defense is getting tired here in the early going. Worked up here. Fusz has it again. Trying to get out of some trouble here. That time is Wpsl. It's back over to her defense. Worked around. Trying to get there is Bass. They get it clear the cross. Right over to the Fusz defense. Trying to get into the attacking third now. Working over to Coleman. Left side. Trying to get it in. Looked like she was trying to get a shot off, but it got blocked. They'll get another chance here. Good poke away. But recovered. Get it sent back out. Going across here is this will go out of play. There's going to be another goal kick for Fusz. Glad to have you with us here on this Sunday evening. Alex Johnson with you for the call. Fusz Athletic and FC Pride in this WPSL conference game here tonight. The Midwest Conference Gateway Division. Winner takes home the division title. Get down here again is Wade with it. Just going to take her time and just roll it over. Now, this is expected to be an evenly matched game. Playing at the same intensity levels. We got substitutions coming in for both sides. So we're approaching the halfway point. You're in the 21st minute. Well, this feels like a playoff championship game, still in the regular season, obviously, and playing by regular season rules. But it just has that feel to it, which makes the game more intriguing. And fans, tuning in are in for a good one, is rooting for their team to take home the title. Fusz wins and gets the division with a win or a draw today. FC Pride has to get a win in order to take over the title from Fusz. Approaching down here at the end of June. These players have gone through about a month and a half playing in the off season, getting ready for the fall season coming up. Sent down off the foot that time of Lauren Adam. She's a defender over at Purdue. Very strong school in the Big Ten. And a key piece for the Boilermakers and to FC Pride here this summer. And they got to be in, for FC Pride, allowing another corner to come. Got to be able to make adjustments here defensively if you're head coach Tim Kershaw of FC Pride. As this is going to be Ashley Miller to take the corner. Midfielder from St. Louis University. Miller gets set. Gives it a good leg. Gets headed back near the arc, penalty arc. Now working it into the box. Now trapped over into the corner. Running out of room there is Haley Braun. As that one stopped there by Wade. Still scoreless here in this first half. At the incredible Fusz Athletic Complex just outside of St. Louis, Missouri. It's the largest youth club. Started in 1992, has over 150 teams. Many different facilities for multiple sports. It's one of the top athletic complexes throughout the country. It's been around for this organization for over 30 years. This is going to be another throw-in. Working up with her now is Devereux. Worked back. Now here again, Fusz with it. Going in. Circling back out. Going up for it with a shot. That one hit off the top of the net. Had a good look at it once again. Putting more pressure. Just good teamwork inside the 18. They send it back out. A few yards back. That was just right on point, but just went a little too high on that shot. Been the more aggressive team early. Fusz just having nothing to show for it right now, but the more shots you take, you'll get one in. And you gotta like this here from Coach Jeff Tottleben. Brings a lot to the table, a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience for these young athletes. Still in their collegiate career, trying to work on their skills and in tune for the fall season and get ready for that next step after their collegiate days are over. As Wpsl gets tripped, not called, so we continue on. Now in the 27th minute. Then up now. Over into the near side. Trying to work it into the middle now. Up with it here. And it back. Looking forward, here's Fusz. Trying to hustle down for it. Able to get there is Olivia Baca. They lose it. Gonna work to get it back. Trying to slide for it. Not successful. As it's back up just around the neutral zone. Takes a couple of kicks. I'm back over with FC Pride, working with it. Haven't put a lot of pressure on Ritter. You would like to see more of that here, as we are almost 3/4 of the way through this first half. They just don't really have anybody down there to put a lot of pressure. And that's why Fusz has had more momentum and able to get more in their attacking third. Not much going for FC Pride right now. Worked up now. Getting it shot up and in. It just elevated over past Wade and found it through the back of the net. And it's a 1-0 lead for Fusz. That's just a great takeaway and just skyrocketed that shot into the top part of the net. 1-0 Fusz here in the 28th minute. Just a great job taking away on a turnover and able to find it through, and it's a 1-0 lead just like that. Just weren't paying attention really right there on that one. was FC Pride. And that goal by Nina Prusser comes through in a huge moment. A 1-0 lead. Now FC Pride working with it now. Prusser getting her first on the season in an important moment. The midfielder from St. Louis University, one of 4 players on this team from there. Comes in off the bench, making an impact. And that's something you like to see. Those unsung heroes early on. You talk about the players, in the starting 11 that have been the catalyst all season long. Because you got Mia Devereaux and Riley Howard both leading with 5 goals on the team. But in games like this, you rely on other people to step up in moments throughout the game, no matter if it's early on, at the midway point, or near the tail end. It's everyone has to work together. No matter if you're coming off the bench, in goal, or in the or starting, got to be up there for each other. And that was just a great heads-up play. Nina Prusser forcing a turnover, taking it herself, go on the right side. Just kind of elevated that one over Wade. And that's where we are right now, a 1-0 lead. That's just some incredible work by Fusz here so far. Still putting on pressure here. I said the game will change a lot here. Now that it's a 1-0 lead. Set one goes out of play. We'll have ourselves a goal kick for FC Pride. NSN Game Rewind brings the past to life with full commentary and dynamic graphics. Relive your favorite games with a professional broadcast experience where the past lives in the future. Call 586-304-4405 to start watching today or scan the QR code on your screen. If you're just joining us, 1-0 lead for Fusz Athletic over FC Pride here in this WPSL Midwest Conference Gateway Division season finale. Winner of this game is crowned champions. Fusz up 1-0 thanks to the goal by Nina Prusser. Just a few moments ago. Getting her first on the season. An important juncture. They have been working on every aspect of this game. They've been strong in every department. Just dominating the ball control, defensively not allowing FC Pride to get anything off of Ritter. They've been better on paper so far, and it's shown here today why their defense has been clamped down the best in the conference. Only allowing 3 goals. It means a lot to this defense and how well they work and how hard they work. Game in and game out in every practice. Especially for a lot of these players playing at the highest level in Division I of the NCAA. Or it's a grind. No, it's not easy, to get to that pedestal and playing for a premier team. We see a lot of that on both sides here tonight, but it takes a lot of work. All the way up when you start young and you continue to grow as a player, then work either into your travel or you play for your high school. And then you get to the college level, and then the off season where there is no off season. Gotta play year round. And you find ways, to play indoors when it comes cold outside. But this Fusz team is showing why they have been so dominant so far this season. That one game, though, was against FC Pride back on May 30th. That was a draw. As we look back on that game from over about a month ago, they would have had the division locked up back in that game. When you look back on it, Haley Braun scored in the 37th minute of that one. And then in the stoppage time, it was Brees Bass who got one in right in the last few moments of that game, which resulted in a draw. And that was just devastating for Fusz. Thought they were going to have the win, and then you give it up in the end to only come away with just a point in that one. I know there's a lot more entail of what could have happened in playing the what-if game, but you can't control the things you can't control, I should say, but they're in control right now in this game. They know what FC Pride is capable of, and that showed in their last time they've played against each other out in Indiana. So they're well aware that this game is far from over. But if you're FC Pride right now, is just working up here, it's just been batted around. Not pleased with how this game has been going so far if you're Coach Tim Kershaw on the sidelines. Just not really much movement with the ball. Very few looks, if any. Not really any shots on goal for FC Pride right now. And there's been a couple of trips. And that one they're going to go against FC Pride. So free kick here. So we're in the 37th minute. 1-0 advantage for Fusz Athletic. Glad to have you with us here. Fans are enjoying themselves. Some are over in the shade by the picnic tables in the concession area. Just an incredibly huge complex. And facilities also play a key part of finding players and recruiting them to play on your team. This has always been a premier team in the soccer world, from the youth level all the way up to the professional level. Going up with another shot up here and gets it through again. Just like that, it is 2-0 Fusz over FC Pride here in the 38th minute. It was just another turnover. Sliding down and just heading it across on the left side to send one past Wade. And Fusz is not messing around today. Now the backs are really against the wall for FC Pride. As we're having some issues with the camera right now, we're looking to get that taken care of here. Olivia Baca on that goal. She got an assist on that Braun goal back on the 30th of May in that game. So 2 players off the bench scoring in this one for Fusz. Taking the pressure off the starters here. Well, they've only been in for, mentioned, just about 15 or so minutes and contributing in a huge way. So I don't know what's scoring, obviously, but creating turnovers, denying shot opportunities. Those little things that you don't see on the stat sheet go a very long way. FC Pride down 2 here as we're winding down here in this first half. Nothing is going the way they want to. Just nothing has been working. They just don't have any flow with the ball right now, and they're just haven't been able to set up in their attacking end. Not getting any pressure on that Fusz defense. Has been stifling all season long. Most of it because of how well they're able to defend. And it shows here tonight. So a better defensive performance for Fusz than in their last game. That was back out here on Friday against Peoria City. Came away with a 3-2 victory, the most goals they've allowed this season. They were up 2-0 at half in that one. This was another corner. Going up for another shot and through again. Found it on the right side, and it's 3-0 Fusz. Continuing to play stellar here in this first half. Just an incredible performance here so far as we take a look at the replay. Just the camera got a little bit off there on that one. We apologize, but it found its way through the right corner of the net. And this has just been a turnaround game. Like I mentioned, it was a 2-0 lead for Fusz on Friday. And then Peoria City got one to start off the second half. And they got an insurance goal in the 68th minute and allowed one late. Emma Giannino with that goal. I'd like to thank the public address announcer for providing all the information here for us here tonight. The forward out of Dayton, playing at the University of Dayton Flyers. Another player that has been really strong here, working forward with it now, going that one up. Batted down by Wade, second try off the side of the net was Devereaux. And it just shows how these teams have been dealing here tonight and on opposite ends. FC Pride just completely worn out here in this first half. Not expecting to be down this big early in this one as we're approaching halftime. Just completely different than how these two teams were the last time they were out on the field. It's been all Fusz here in this first half. And on with it now is goes out of play. Gonna call a foul, rather. Be taking the free kick. Just trying to get at least one on the board. Your FC Pride. Out with it. As Fusz is in, no rush. Touch there is Emily Passini. Going to be into the stoppage time in a matter of seconds. The official looking on over at the scores table, letting know how much time we'll have. Devereaux working. Able to be stayed alive. Still working with it here as it's sent back into Lefew's zone. Don't know how much stoppage time, but will be a few minutes because of the goals. As FC Pride gets back, set up now. Going to be a throw-in. Takes a bounce in. That one off the head that time of Hayden Belsick. Gonna get our first corner for FC Pride here in the second minute of stoppage time. Just a short kick. Want to get it into the box now, cleared out away. Back over now to Kira Verberg. Fusz takes it away. Devereaux slowing it down with it. Now back over. Up with it now. Getting it back. And that will do it for the first half. It's been all Fusz Athletic, up 3-0 over FC Pride in this WPSL Midwest Conference Gateway Division regular season championship game on the line here today. Just incredible job. 3 players off the bench for Fusz making an impact. Started off by Nina Prusser, and the goals also by Olivia Baca and Emma Giannino. And that's where we are right now. Just an incredible work. They're just been cruising along here and are just one half away from taking home the division championship. We'll step aside and we'll be back for the second half of action right here on the National Soccer Network.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan.
Dedicated to player development through professional training.
Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent.
We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL.
We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching.
Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play.
Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination.
Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league,
Our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people.
register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th.
The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva.
It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16,
With an early bird registration fee of $175.
if registered by July 7th.
Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University.
From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches.
Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment.
These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program,
ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development.
Don't miss your chance.
Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com. The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan.
dedicated to player development through professional training.
Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent.
We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL.
We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching.
Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play.
Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175.
And welcome back, everyone, to the National Soccer Network. Getting ready to start the second half live from the Wpsl Athletic Complex here in St. Louis, Missouri. It's a 3-0 advantage for Wpsl Athletic over FC Pride, about to kick off the second half here on the National Soccer Network. Alex Johnson with you for the call. It's been all Wpsl here so far. There's been an incredible job, especially the bench players coming in near the halfway point of that first half and making an impact right away. Start off a goal by Nina Pruser, and then another one coming in by Olivia Baca and Emma Giannino. And that's where we stand right now as we are in the second half. As Wpsl will get the ball first. Got to be happy if you're head coach Jeff Tottleben on how this game has gone so far. They've been exceptional on every single part of this game. FC Pride will have to turn it up a notch to get out of this deficit. Or forward it here now. It's off the foot that time of Verberg. Gets sent back out. Gonna be a throw in. Taken by Dominique Butler. The defenseman transferred over to Murray State from Western Michigan. As it's chased back down. Wpsl trying to clear it away. One kicked out of play by Devereaux. Also going to be a corner for FC Pride. It's their second one. So take a look here. It's a little bit cloudy, or partly cloudy out here in Missouri. Temperatures around 80 degrees. This is important here for FC Pride. They got to get on the board here. Got to get at least one here in the first few minutes to get back into the game. They go with it now, just right up there to Ritter. Hasn't had to do a whole lot here today, but this was an important one. She was trying to get it towards the middle, and have somebody there to get a head on it or a foot, but unsuccessful that time. Wade looking to recover here in the second half. This is back up now. Worked along the far side of the field. Working with it in. Getting a touch on it there was Lauren Adam. No, Fusz going with it. Booming kick. Loose ball. It's going to get there first. It's going to be Fusz. It's going to be an easy goal. Now up by 4. And that is Madison Vasiloff picking that one up. Let's take a look at this again. Just sent down to her. Wade ran into her own player. The only one back to stop was Adam, but unable to get there. And Madison Vasiloff makes it 4-0 in favor of Fusz. The forward of Lindenwood University tacks on another. And that has just been the story of this game. Wade was trying to make the stop. She ran into her own teammate. Adam had to try to recover and try to defend the net. But the net was wide open, and Vasiloff just said thank you very much. We got a foul here. And this, coming out of the half, you did not want to see that kind of play if you're FC Pride. You like the effort by Wade to try to make the stop. But unfortunately, results in a goal. So get a free kick. Headed that one up and missed over to the right. Probably the best chance we've seen FC Pride had it on net here today. And this team coming off a win last Sunday against Junction FC. Before that, they lost 3-0 to Peoria City. We're now in the 51st minute. Madison Vasiloff scoring a few minutes ago to make it 4-0 in favor of Fusz Athletic. Just absolutely quiet for the fans coming over from Indiana, FC Pride. Just need to get some spark. Fusz has been too much to handle here in this game. This is back in the 18 again. Working for it here is Howard. As we get another whistle, that's going to be a free kick coming to FC Pride. Wade will give it a boot. Worked over. 3 players tumble down. Fusz with it here. Deverov keep it on the line, and she sends it up to the back netting. Gets a deflection off of FC Pride, going to get themselves a corner. having themselves a comfortable size lead. This one sent up. And a foul after the corner. Going to go against Fusz. So kicking it here is Wade. All right, so send it over to the sideline. So FC Pride just needs to get something going. Having nothing much throughout this entire game. As you're seeing right there, Fusz just breaking up any window, any opening to work with. They've been able to trap over when they get the ball. And it's just making some split-second decisions where you don't have really much to work with down the field, as every area has been occupied by Fusz. So they got it back here now again. Moving it up for it there this time. Finding it over, shooting that one high. Right over there is Wade to make the stop. It's off the foot of Baca. Another foul, this time going to be against FC Pride. Here in the 55th minute. This one back over to Fusz. They have just completely controlled this game. Not letting down here. It's sent away. Working forward in now is Bass. Loose ball sent up and in for FC Pride. They are on the board. Now it's 4-1. Trying to keep things interesting. Still got a little bit of ways to go. Just great work set up there by Bass. Got it off the foot of Abby Weiderman, kept it alive, and FC Pride finds one through the back of the net as they break the goose egg. It's now 4-1 here in the 56th minute. Waiting for everyone to get set. It's going to be Caroline Kelly who scored on that goal. It's been a key player for them all season long. Forward out of Indiana University, Indianapolis. Important time for her to come up here. She scores her 4th on the season. As that one sent over the top of the net by Fusz. It's going to be another goal kick coming up. Subscribe to NSN on YouTube for exclusive soccer content, live streams, highlights, and more. Stay connected to all the action by hitting that subscribe button. Don't miss out. Join the NSN community today by scanning the QR code on your screen. It's 4-1 here out in Fusz Athletic Complex, and we have a red card issued to FC Pride. And just unbelievable here. And it looks like Caroline Kelly in disagreement with the referee. Here the fans not happy right now. Head coach Tim Kershaw not pleased. It looked like it was a red card, what I saw. She's still standing around here. They're still sorting things out. That's what I thought it was. Now the referees are having a discussion about it. So sorting it out here, that would be a huge loss. So they reverted it to a yellow card. There's going to be called against Fusz now. Because it looked like from my angle, you saw Caroline Kelly was arguing. But now they're going to make it over to a yellow card issued to Fusz. And now we're going to have a penalty kick now for FC Pride to now cut the deficit in half. This is going to be an important play here as they're in the 59th minute. So Caroline Kelly trying to make it a 4-2 game. Caroline Ritter getting set in net. So they worked out, thought it was going to be on FC Pride, but instead they changed the call over to Fusz, who'll get the yellow card. And now a PK here for Caroline Kelly and FC Pride. Kelly gets set, kicks, and sends it through to the right side of the net past Ritter. And it's a 4-2 game now. FC Pride is back in it. Just perfectly placed. Got Ritter to go through it, but not far enough out of her reach. And 2 goals in a short time span for FC Pride. And they have found themselves back in this game after being down 4-0 just about 10 minutes ago. So now that lead is slowly but surely, just cutting here for Fusz. Still a lot of time left here. We got about 30 or so minutes, probably closer to 35 because of the goals in that penalty that took some time. Well, it just, look, I know there was that red card issue, then it got overturned. You saw Kelly on that play I thought it was on her, but then after discussion, they changed it over to Fusz. So it's still 11-on-11. So FC Pride having some life after they were just, the offense was non-existent in that first half. Nothing was going for them. Fusz was just marching their way along, and then after that goal early on in the 51st minute by Madison Vasiloff, looked like it was going to be all but it for FC Pride. But they found themselves getting 2 unanswered. Still got some work to do here with the time remaining. And that was just a very huge call as it's now a 2-goal game instead of a 3-goal game. Gonna get a free kick here taken by Gretchen Mallon, defenseman from Mary University in Indianapolis, a premier school in the NAIA. He's had a really great season, good program over the last few years down there. So working through here in the 63rd minute. As that one goes out of play. So Kelly now with 5 goals on the season for FC Pride. Just a phenomenal player. Now entering her junior year, had 8 goals in her first year at IUND, had 5 last year. Coming through here with 2 goals, giving FC Pride some life. Back over is Vasilov. Wade, let this roll over to her. We get back and we get another whistle and another yellow card as Kelly hits the turf. It's just a push. She was going down. She's going to head to the bench. Just trampling over her was Abby Weiderman, defenseman from Western Kentucky University. So a chance here as gets broken up right now. Fusz is now tied. The most goals they've allowed in the game. That was to happen that last game. They allowed 2 back on Friday night when they took down Peoria City 3-2. Now a whistle against FC Pride, going to result in a free kick. Batted down. Worked over here now by Miller. Back over into the midfield on the back line. Maggie Duggan. She gets it back. Over from Weiderman. Just slowing things down here. Still up with it. Just trying to kill off some clock here. So we're in the 67th minute. It's a 4-2 lead for Fusz, but the last 2 by Caroline Kelly. Last one being a PK. Could be a turning point if FC Pride is able to pick it up here. Cross back over to Fusz's zone. As they just continue to just keep it away here. And a downwards. Tracking it here is Haley Braun. Over into the corner and loses it. It's going to result in a throw-in. FC Pride takes over. Everyone is enjoying this one here tonight. Alex Johnson with you for the call. Start out with a 4-0 lead by Fusz. And the last two by FC Pride. Thrown in. Looked over as we get a whistle against Fusz. Called for a foul. Actually, just a throw-in, rather. Fusz just trying to recover from those 2 goals they allowed. Ritter gives it off to her teammate. Now Weiderman. So over to the far side near the benches. Get a substitution in here. FC Pride, time is winding down for them. Here in the 70th minute. Work it down now. And that's going to be another one as that one goes out. There was a foul call too. Be another 3 kick for FC Pride. It's been a little bit sloppy here the last few minutes for Fusz. Working it in down and behind the net. A little bit too strong on that free kick. Fusz looking to hold on and take the Wpsl Midwest Conference Gateway Division title. Ritter. Decides just roll it over with her foot. Vassilov runs into a wall. Into Verberg. Very off of Fusz. Throw in here now. Taken by Colty Carson. Defender over at Miami, Ohio. And off the back again. Another stoppage in play. Moving it up here, taking the free kick. Gretchen Mullen. Looking over, back over now to Carson. We'll throw it in. Mullen looks over. Send it down. And to keep it alive. Work back out into the attacking third area. Right into a couple of Blue Fuse defenders. Up there was Braun. Now kicked back over to Ritter. Stops with her foot. You're in the 73rd minute, 4-2 advantage for Fuse Athletic. They were just dominant in the first half. Come back down to earth a little bit here in the second. There's some mistakes. Push down. No call. There will be a corner kick. That was Weiderman who went down. So also a player from FC Pride. Every play is going to become more important from this point on for FC Pride. Trailing by 2. Here's the corner. Sent right over to Ritter. Just been able to make another key stop. FC Pride has it again. Verberg goes back over to Kelly. Gives it a ride. Fuse takes it a bounce and headed out. FC Pride takes over. Verberg looking for somebody to throw it into. Kelly, right near the white line. Owing it back here is sent out again. We're going to get some changes here as both teams making some key substitutions. It's getting into the final stretch of this one. While we have a second, book your next game with NSN for professional live streaming and full broadcast services. Let us bring your event to life with high quality production and coverage. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast today. Dozens of games every single day here on the National Soccer Network. If you want your team to have your game live stream and you're interested, give us a call and NSN can make that possible for you. Scan the QR code on your screen right now or call 586-304-4405 to make your next game come to life with our high quality production and coverage. It's been an interesting second half. 4-2. Fuse with it here. Devereux going into the box. Sends that one way over. They're up 4-0, but FC Pride scored the last two. So it's going to be a goal kick here in the 77th minute. Work down here again. This will Fuse. Don't need to rush anything right now, especially with the lead. And over to the other side. And back out. Chasing there again, there's Mullen. Kick it out. Get themselves in position for Fusz throw-in. In the 78th minute. Ball up in the air. And a whistle. So we're trying to pick it up, but FC Pride will take over. As Wade gets her team set. We allowed that one here in the second half, but has been doing her job here as of late. Gotta like how this game has been going here so far. Fusz is almost there. FC Pride running out of time. Just dump it down the field again to Wade. Got a push here. Off the foot over that time by Catherine Klein, defenseman over at Loyola University Chicago. In Valsek. She gives it here to regroup the defense for Fusz. Sent out. Be a throw-in for the team in royal blue. Just looking to just be smart with it here the rest of the way. Almost there. Looks like we're going to get another substitution here. Started out, it was a 3-0 lead at halftime for Fusz. And FC Pride, after they allowed one early on in the second half, got two by Caroline Kelly. It's over to the back line as it's cleared out off of Kelly. Trying to chase it up over to her. Deverov working it now. FC Pride has it again. Back. Over to the right. Kira Verberg. Working for it now, trying to get it into the box. Goes back with it. Sends it down. Trying to chase over to that line. Over Verberg. Owen in. Going up for it. With a shot sent up. Ball out. Worked up for it. Took a couple of bounces off the head of Fusz. Going to give themselves a throw-in. And over there to Kelly. Out there with the hand on it. Trying to get that shove. So Fusz will take over here in the 82nd minute. Back down. All the way back forward, but was out that time was Audrey Smith. Another forward and a midfielder from St. Louis University. Some number of substitutions here as time continues to tick. Getting lined up here as we look to get back to play. This game means a lot for both teams, trying to take home the WPSL Midwest Conference Gateway Division title. And a push. It's going down to the turf. So Fusz will get a free kick. Wpsl will get it over now to Duggan. Picked herself back up. Now working it in. And a good attempt, but hooked it right was Howard. And it goes out of play as well. Getting down to the last few minutes as it's a 4-2 lead for Fusz Athletic over FC Pride. Got to push here if you're FC Pride. Not much time left. Fusz had it. Still working with it here. Good block on that shot. FC Pride moving it up the field. No one there to pick her up though. That was Coleman. Coleman working for it now. Over into the corner. It was off the foot of Wpsl. Not liking the call. A deep throw in for FC Pride. We're going to send it down, but back up. There's Carson. They're working with it now. There's another push by FC Pride. Just been trying to get more on it here, trying to create some opportunities. It's not working. So give it right back over to them. Rolled out. So both teams have been trading back and forth with it. Working down. Sent up, and it's just been moving. They get one touch with it, send it out, and the next team will do it. So not really much of a rhythm here. Howard tries to keep it up. They're going to say that was off of FC Pride. Throw in here as Duggan has it. Broken up again. Just a few seconds away from the 88th minute. 4-2 lead for Fusz Athletic over FC Pride. Owning up with it now. Gets it in play. Howard. Chasing there is Coleman. One sent over to Wade, who will pick it up. No problem. Just rolls it over. FC Pride, they got to have some more urgency here. Off the foot. As it'll go back over to Fusz. Head coach Tim Kershaw just watching over FC Pride right now. Not much time left. Now in the 89th minute. Ritter gets a foot on it. So up with it. Lost it there was Coleman. And Fusz just trying to play smart here, be disciplined for the last couple minutes. Coleman with some space. A nice job getting that blocked up. Good work by Fusz. Looking to keep it on here. Is going over there to throw it in. Is Colty Carson. We are in the 90th minute. And a push down. As they're going to get a free kick for FC Pride. Actually, I beg. Yep, there's going to be a free kick. Trying to pull off some magic here. Get a goal here and then get one in the stoppage time. There you go. Is up at the right spot. A shot right at Ritter. Does her job. Picks it up. Give it a good kick. They're back over now. So we are in the stoppage time. Fusz working it. Taking their time here. Worked over. Take a couple of bounces again. Tracking it down. FC Pride with it. That's Wpsl. Trips up on her own. Loses it there. Fusz working it now. Is Baca. Baca trapped there. Ends it back out. Already home. Just worked in. Just trying to trap as much room as possible. FC Pride with it. Now back over to Fusz. So it's going to be a goal kick. It's off of Baca. As Wade will send it down. So we're now in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Sent over now to Ritter off the foot of Kelly. Kelly working it forward here. As Fusz just looking to kill off this clock. Stepped out of bounds. FC Pride will get it back. Hooked up here again. Right over here near side. Just dumped down. Want to get there is Howard. There's Colty Carson for FC Pride. Moves it back over near midfield. Gets it across the white line. Now back over. Howard with it again. Right there now is Baca. Just trying to give everybody a touch here. In the last couple of minutes of this match. They've worked extremely hard throughout the course of the season to get to where they are right now. And that is it. Incredible job by Fusz Athletic as they are your 2025 WPSL Midwest Conference Gateway Division champions. A 4-2 win over FC Pride as they take the division crown. What an incredible job here today. FC Pride made things a little bit interesting in that middle part of the second half, but unable to complete the comeback as Fusz Athletic are your 2025 WPSL Midwest Conference Gateway Division champions. That's an incredible work by both teams this season as Fusz Athletic goes to 7 wins, no losses, and a draw. FC Pride will finish off the regular season with 5 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. 22 points for Fusz and 16 for FC Pride as they cap off this regular season of WPSL play. That's going to do it for us here tonight on the National Soccer Network. Once again, our final score, Fusz Athletic 4 and FC Pride 2. Fusz Athletic, your 2025 WPSL Midwest Conference Gateway Division champions. On behalf of everyone here at the National Soccer Network, I'm Alex Johnson. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on the National Soccer Network. Have a good night, everyone.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.